I think when you have a product and when you've spent a lot of time on the actual product itself and you have all the images and you have the actual product, it's really doesn't take long to get it into another marketplace and kind of diversify. And one thing that I kind of recommend, and again, it depends on your strategy and your plan, it will take maybe a little bit more capital to actually do this. Just keep that in mind if you're going to start spreading your wings a little bit more. What I recommend is essentially maximize where you're currently selling it to the most that you can, to the best of your ability, and then only from there go into another marketplace. But sometimes I've actually found that there'll be a certain marketplace that actually just gets me better profit margins or just sells for a higher price. So if I initially was thinking about launching in the US, and then when I actually had this particular product, I ordered, say, 300 or 400 units. I would send, say, 20 or 30 units to the UK, maybe 20, 30 units to Australia, and then have the majority in the US. But what would happen is my UK product would sell for 1.5 times in the US, and I'm getting pounds, and it just works out better for me. And it's kind of a better idea and better strategy for me. So I would just end up pushing everything into the UK. So that's something that you can do also. If you have something or you get to the stage and your product listing is already up, it's already ready, really think about maybe just sending 20 units into Australia. I mean, you have everything already, or into the UK, or maybe US is probably not the market that I'd be testing something like that with. So in terms of the US, it's if I decided to launch in the US and then I have some inventory left over and I kind of just put a little bit in Australia, a little bit in the UK, maybe a little bit in Germany. So 20 or 30 units of each, and then just test those markets. But yeah, in terms of that, if you were just launching in Australia, then I would think about maybe just putting a little bit in the UK and Germany, if you can. I wouldn't be putting maybe a little bit in the USA. I think it's very hard to test in the US for different products, unless you're getting maybe 100 units or 150 units. That's just the way that I kind of usually do it. But yeah, just kind of scattering around a little bit and getting your products, a little bit in different marketplace, I think can work out really, really well. And then you might decide that, there's no point selling in Australia and I'm just going to sell it all in the UK. And just that will be your main primary focus, is just going through the UK, because your profits are twice as much. I know one of our products that actually happened with, so we decided just to keep it in this one marketplace. It was just working out a lot better. So that's interesting. And that's something that can be definitely done.
That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of 2,500 members and growing. We're the fastest growing community of professional e-commerce sellers right here in Australia, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. $50 million, holy crap. If you'd like to find out more about what we do and how we can help you build your own e-commerce business too, get off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description. And thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.